taxi now? You nearly there?
The effects of narcissism took a toll on me and the kids. The kids seemed a lot happier, I was happier, we were all getting on a lot better. The toxic air had lifted, and I always looked back and thought that maybe we should have done it sooner. Sometimes you can't paint over the cracks, and sometimes it's just better to cut loose. How am I reading it? Like I'm telling a story or trying to make it sound as natural as if I'm speaking? Or I'm narrating. It's 22.
Sound speed.
Have I got to look at the camera?
No. You can
Right, so just give me a few seconds just to be getting arthritis in my old age. It'd make a bit more sense if she could be in it, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
She could kind of give her side of the story. Right, should we go then in a minute? I was 22 when I decided to move to Thailand on holiday. Just as I was due to come home, I met Anne. Anne was charming, had a big smile, and everyone who met her instantly loved her. So for the rest of the holiday, we stayed together at her place, and then I decided to move to Thailand to live with her. I'd always read the kids a book every night, but she never did. In terms of bonding with the kids, she didn't really want to do all that at all. There was no maternal instinct, and now looking back, I'm glad I did, because I felt that it gave me a better connection with the kids. I kind of feel like she missed out.
When did you start to realise there were some mental issues?
Well, I had an early bus to catch on Sunday morning, and we went out Saturday evening, but she wanted to stay out a bit longer. It got to about 6 in the morning. She told me later that she was out clubbing all night. So I got to the resort and went on Facebook, and I got a notification to say that Anne Baker was now friends with some random guy. So later on I messaged and told him that I was Anne's husband. However, he was told by Anne that she was divorced. I went back home and confronted her about it, and she kept denying even knowing who he was. He messaged me again and said that Anne was crying and saying that I was an abusive ex-husband. She looked really traumatised, putting on a really convincing mask, and she made it look very good. But I still live in the house with Anne. We're still married, and after an argument she finally came clean about who he was. Anne then created a new Facebook account, blocked all of my friends and family. She stupidly forgot to log out one time, so I had a little peek. She would upload old pictures from years ago and lie about seeing her mum up north. She would tell him that she's gone away to clear her head, and she created this whole sort of persona. She'd be sitting right next to me typing about how she's getting away from me. I confronted Anne about it. Then she started to cry, saying, "Why did you tell him that? He's going to think I'm a right idiot now." She stormed out of the house, and she wasn't crying because she had upset. She wasn't even crying because she had upset me. She was more concerned that she looked a bit foolish. She's quite good at turning the tears on and off, and these are all the traits of narcissism. It was the need to be accepted and to be loved, and it doesn't really matter who you've hurt in the process, as long as you come up smelling like roses. I felt defeated. She wouldn't care to get that kind of thing diagnosed. In Thai culture, mental illness is kind of seen as taboo. Anne was from a more rural part of Thailand, and they would never take it seriously. At the time, you don't really know that that's the case. You kind of think it's normal, and at times you question yourself and you question what's real and what isn't. I knew it was the end when she came home drunk again one night, and I asked, "Where have you been?" In the past there was always an excuse, but this time I think she had even given up. She just kind of looked at me, and I'll never really forget this look. It was like a kind of look of disdain, like I was a little bit of dirt under the shoe. She looked at me and said, "It's none of your business where I've been." So I just kind of lost it. I'd had enough by then. I said, "Well, if it's not my business where you've been, then it's none of my business where you are tonight." And I put all the clothes into a suitcase and chucked it down the stairs. Not my proudest moment, I've got to admit. I thought she'd come back and just start arguing again, but she didn't. She walked off, and I knew it was properly over. A weight felt like it had been lifted, not just for me, probably best for her as well, but best for the kids. I was obviously angry when we broke up, but then I was kind of relieved.
That's not nice, is it?
I don't really know how you get to the root of it. Worried. You become worried about meeting people like that again. And when you see little signs, you wonder whether you're exaggerating those signs. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Done. Is that all of it? Yeah, That's not 3 hours, that's great.